You're watching the Singing Toad YouTube channel. Howdy folks, Singing Toad here. Thank you very much for tuning in to my channel today, and I hope you're having an absolute excellent day. And today we're going to be taking a look at this pen tool, and I'm sorry for the lights glaring on it here, but if I turn them off you won't be able to see this thing at all. But this was a Christmas present that I got. It's it's long overdue. Well, this was part of a Christmas present, I should say. And just actually, on a side note, if I can just pull out real quick here, it was actually part of this gift here. For those of you who don't, if you the first time you're tuning into my channel, this is the Gerber Gator folding locking knife, which was a gift from my brother-in-law. And the stocking stuffer that he also threw in was this pen tool. So at any rate, we're talking about the pen tool today. But this here, what's it say here? So it says it's got a ruler, screwdriver, a stylus, a level. You can see the level, you can see the ruler, stylus, and obviously it's a pen. And what else does it say here? Aluminum casing. And what's it say down here? Ballpoint pen. And then on the back side, so it gives you a more detailed diagram of what it has inside. Of course, you can read this for yourself here, folks, and if I'm going too quickly, you can just freeze frame the video and read along, and then of course just the information down at the bottom. And yes, it is a made in China product, but it is by the company, what's that say, Danbar? I can get my camera to focus. Danbar.ca is the website there, for anyone who's interested in this. But let's go ahead and just take a look at it here. So we're going to get out of the package here. Slide that on out, maybe. That was a god-awful sound. It was almost like nails on a chalkboard. Alright, so here we are. Here's the pen itself. And I wonder, how does the pen work? Oh, you twist. Pen comes out by twisting. It's got a little pen clip there. A little level. Of course, got my name on it. For those of you who don't know, Dave is my real name, not Singing Toad. Sorry to disappoint. There's the stylus, which of course I don't happen to have a tablet right with me, but that would work on a tablet, I would assume. And I guess that just unscrews off the end here. And is there anything inside there? Nope. Let's set that down, and let's see, how does that come out? And it's got a little rubber gasket on that, and then of course you've got your standard or flathead screwdriver, and then you've got your Phillips driver. So put that back in there, and it's just kind of held in there with friction with that little rubber gasket. So pretty cool there. Let's go ahead and put that back on, and let's just see how accurate this measure is on, or this ruler is on it. So I happen to have a ruler here. This is a Dura rule. Let's just go ahead and see here. So in inches, put that right on the 0 line, and I don't know how well you can see that there, folks, but that looks pretty bang on to me. All right, how about the metric side? Yeah, let's go take a look there and put that right on the 7. And again, yeah, those all line right up. So that looks pretty accurate. So that's good, because believe it or not, folks, I've actually I've gotten things like this, gimmicky things like this that you get that are Chinese made, that are not, the measuring scale on it's not correct. The ruler is not right. So you got to be careful with that. I've seen some knockoff multi-tools that are like that too, where the they're kind of like a fake Leatherman or a fake Swiss Army knife or something like that, and the scale on them is a little bit off. But that one seems to be right on. Let's see if we can check the level. So I just happen to have a little spirit level here, so just kind of, how do you just put this together like so, and just kind of see, get that lined up. Yeah, they're sort of close. I mean, the pen is definitely slower to respond. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just not holding it right. I don't know if this is a proper test or not, but let's see. I don't know if this is proving anything or not, but yeah, the level seems accurate. Level enough anyway. Let's use my desk. Level. Yeah, my desk is pretty level. I wonder what this one shows. So this one's saying it's not quite level, but the pen's saying it's level, so I don't know. We're not sure which one's correct. But like I said, I can't really test the stylus because I don't have a tablet readily available. So it's upstairs. We'll just have to assume that works. But it is a soft touch, and I would say that it probably works. Screwdriver's a screwdriver. I mean, I don't really have anything right at the moment to test that with. But we can test the pen itself. So let's just grab some paper here and let's just see how well this rates. I don't know how to rate, as you can see. I'm not very good. But let's see here. Yeah, that's not very good, is it? Let me try some more here. You can see my hand rating is terrible. That's supposed to say howdy, folks. But you know, the pen does rate. If we just compare that against, you know, like another ballpoint pen here. This one was made by RDS Wood Turning and Acrylics, but it has the same kind of twist out thing here. And let's just get a fresh piece of paper and just rate. And I would say that, you know, this pen obviously rates better than this one, but this is also a much nicer pen, and it's a custom made unit, so it's kind of not really a fair comparison, but we'll get that out of the way. So again, don't judge me on my horrible hand rating, folks. I'm just demonstrating the pen itself. I will say this much though, that knurling on it's nice. That definitely is not going to slide around in your hand, and I actually prefer a thinner diameter pen. Although this pen is nice, it's very thick and very heavy in the hand, and my hand does tend to get tired rating for a long period of time with this pen, where this is a much lighter pen and more of a thinner diameter, which feels, to me, feels nicer in the hand. Let me, you know what, let's just, I'm going to do just a little bit of kind of doodling here. Yeah, you know what, upon further playing around with it, I would say that this pen rates fairly nice. It was just probably because it's the very first time it's ever written, so there might not have been quite enough ink saturated on the ball. But yeah, overall, I'd say this isn't a bad little pen. And, you know, it is nice to have a ruler. So if you're a contractor or, you know, maybe someone who's just, you know, you work in a machine shop or whatever, and you just need a pen that, you know, that you want to take a quick measurement with, you don't have a ruler on you, this would be very handy. You know, you walk into a hardware store and you need to measure a screw or a bolt. It's nice to just have a measuring tool on you that's easy. And to say you're a mechanic or a machinist and your hands are always covered in oil and you got to grab your cell phone, you know, you can use the stylus to touch on the screen of your cell phone, you know, your smart device, your tablet, and it'll be clean where your fingers are greasy and oily and mess up your phone. And of course, the little tiny screwdriver inside is a little handy thing to have too. That's a very small screwdriver. It's a very fine tip on that. You could probably even use that to adjust the, and judging by how small that is, you could probably use that to adjust the screws on your eyeglasses, I would think. I don't know, because I don't wear eyeglasses, but it's definitely a finer tip than, say, one that comes on your standard, like, Swiss Army knife, you know, by comparison there. So, pretty cool. Nice little pen. Thank you very much, brother-in-law, for gifting this to me. I think it is nice, and it's something that I think I will carry and use. So, one thing I forgot to mention about this in my initial review here is that when you unscrew the stylus at the end, you might be wondering, what am I going to do with this thing if I'm using the screwdriver? Am I going to put it in my pocket, set it down, you know, maybe lose it? Well, there's actually some threads right here. So you can actually put that right there like that. And of course you can use that now as your stylus, but now while you're using the screwdriver, you know, that's got a place to go, which I think is a really, really cool feature. So I forgot to mention that originally, but I think, whoops, that's a very cool feature and very clever. I like designs like that where they think of where to put it, you know, when it's not in use. That's a very, very clever thing to use. So there we go, folks. Tell me what you think. You know, do you think these kind of pen tools are gimmicky, or do you think they're you know, useful? I appreciate all of your feedback. Take care, my friends. This is Singing Toad signing out.